Hi, good afternoon. I'm Shankar Ram, trustee of Thai Global and chair of Thai Southern California Angels. I'm also the chair of Thai Global Angels. I lead the Global Angels team. And I have with me the leadership team of Thai Global Angels. Thai Global Angels is one of the fastest growing angel group in the USA. We are rated the top 25 by the Angel Capital Association of America. I think we invested over $5 million in the past 18 months as an angel investor. So what is Thai Global Angels? So Thai Global Angels, Thai is one of the largest nonprofit organizations in the world, Thai Global. And we have 24 chapters in North America. So each of the chapter was doing its own angel investment in silos. We wanted to bring it all together. So Thai Global Angels is a platform that brings all the chapters together in North America. So basically, a charter member from any chapter can invest in any of the companies from other chapters. At the same time, we give an opportunity for entrepreneurs. Their companies are now exposed all across North America, all across the chapters of Thai. So that is something we democratize the process of angel investment. So I can invest in a company, I sit in Southern California, I can invest in a company that's in Boston or Silicon Valley or Atlanta for that matter. And they can do the same thing. So we work cohesively from silo investments, we got a consolidated investment opportunity now. And that's why we've been rated in the top 25 in the country, the fastest growing angel group in the Americas. Now, so I have an eminent team of angel investors. We are all entrepreneurs, investors, and mentors in Thai. Thai is one of the largest organizations. We have a great team of investors. So here I have Kumar, Paul, and Yash. Let me start the introductions. Yash, why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you, Shankar. So my name is Yash Shah. I'm the president of Thai Boston. I also am a co-founder and managing director of a company called GVO, which is a venture services firm which invests in early stage startups across the US and across the globe. And I recently sold the company to IBM, so I'm also at IBM, the CTO of SEV1. And at Thai Boston, we have an angel fund, and we have an angel group, a leadership team. I'm part of the angel leadership team and sort of investing in the angels as an angel for the last 10, 12 years. I've made 18 or 20 angel investments, and now we're all part of the Thai Global TGA group.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm interested in this group that's standing here because I get to listen to them. So I'm going to actually ask if you all would just take it outside, and it's only fair to the people in the front. I'm Paul Lopez. I co-chair the Angel Group in Atlanta. I'm also the board chair of the Thai Atlanta chapter. If you're not aware, you are seeing the four biggest chapters, not for angel investing, I don't know if you know this, but the four biggest chapters in the US are represented on the panel. And part of the top 5 chapters, if you include Delhi NCR. Why is that important? Because I think it's about impact and networking. What do? I run a fund called 1111 Ventures. We are invested in 59 companies, portfolio companies over the last 5 years. Our most recent ones have all been blockchain. On the Thai Angel side, we started that as a result of an event like this back in summer of 2017, and we've done 38 investments for almost $9 million. If you have anything you want to do in the southeast part of the US, we're here to help you.
Thank you, Shankar. And, I'm Kumar Sripadam. I chair the Thai Angels in Silicon Valley. Thai Angels started off its first chapter in the Valley in the year 2010. And we've been in existence since then. And now we have all come together as part of Thai Global Angels. Thai Silicon Valley itself has more than 65 investments, many exits. It's all there on the website, thaiangels.com. And we've got more than 120 active investors. On top of it, we have close to about 10 million invested or more. And the way, I think this leads to the next question, and Shankar probably can take us there. But this is about the process, so why don't you take it?
Yeah, so as you can see, we have some of the best chapters here, and basically about angel investments, right? So what is the process? How do you apply? So let's go through that. Yash, why don't you tell us what's the process in Boston and how can companies apply? But before he starts, at this time, we're investing only in companies that are based in the US. But the investment option is open for every charter member across the globe, but the investment is only in the US. In the short time, we work with Thai India Angels, but I think pretty soon we should be working together for companies in India too. Yeah, what did you talk about the process and how can companies apply?
Yeah, so we have a pretty structured process now. We meet once a year, once a month, and we have a deal review board, about 4 people. I'm on the leadership team. And all the application gets submitted online through a web application, or they can be emailed. And we have a screening committee that goes through and reviews those apps. Every month we have a new chair. So it's a rotating chair, so it doesn't burden, it's an all-volunteer team, so it doesn't burden anybody. And they review all the applications, and we get lots and lots of applications, obviously. And then they essentially invite 3 companies to come and present every month. And they come and present every month. And we have about 40 to 60, depending on the range, depending on the month, investing angels. And they all attend. Sometimes these are virtual meetings, sometimes they are in person. And basically, after the presentations are done, we ask for interest. And if there's interest, then we ask for a lead due diligence interest as well. And they'll sign up for, once we can find a diligent person who can lead the diligence, then we invite them for investment. And if everybody comes in, then we can also recommend them to Thai Global Angels as well.
So Paul, how does it work in Atlanta?
In Atlanta, basically, if you have an interest in getting invested in by Thai Atlanta Angels, you go to atlanta.thai.org/Thai Atlanta Angels with an S. That's simple, okay? If you do that, we've learned that we're very investor friendly because we've all been on your side of the fence. So we want to say yes fast and no faster, because if you don't say no, I would tell you the worst thing to do is to say maybe. You will get a no within 24 hours, and you'll get a yes within 1 week. So basically, fill out the application form, atlanta.thai.org/Thai Atlanta Angels, and I'm proud to tell you we then conduct 1 pitch a month. We've learned if you put together a Chinese menu, angels don't understand how to look at it. But if you make it to that pitch once a month that we have on the 2nd Wednesday, you have a 70% chance of getting a check of at least $100,000.
Thanks, Paul. Silicon Valley is just like the other chapters. We have a slightly different approach, however. First, for all these, if I'm correct, there is no application fee to apply.
No,
right?
it's free, yeah, there's
So
no application
that's
fee.
one thing you want to know, because Thai is all about giving back, fostering entrepreneurship. So we don't charge an application fee. Simply just go onto the website of Thai Angel Silicon Valley, apply, and it makes you fill out a form. And it actually takes you to another portal. And I think people have talked about this portal, and it's called Startup Steroid. It's actually a company and a portal out of Southern California, and Shankar is very familiar with the company as well. And it takes you to that portal where you upload all your information, and you're in the system. We screen applications all the time. There is a screening committee, about 12 members, who are screening, and then we do have regular pitch events every 3 months, and where we go and listen to pitches from 8 to 10 companies, and we give the feedback as well as interest. On top of this, we also have listening to deals in between these events, because many deals are time sensitive. For example, if you have a deal which you have, let's say, 100K left or 150K left, and you would like to reach out to us and say, look, can you guys look at us for the last piece, or last tranche? We do that, and we do take those on as well.
And in Southern California, as Kumar mentioned, we have a platform called Startup Steroid. That's a common platform for across all the chapters. So companies apply to a particular chapter, say Southern California. When we decide to invest, okay, in Southern California, we screen companies every month. We get about 50 companies a month, 40 to 50 companies. We screen every month, and 3rd Wednesday of every month, we have a pitch session. We take about 4 to 5 companies, listen to them, and if we like the screening process, we like the company, we go to deep dive, then we go to a due diligence and we make decisions very fast, 3 to 4 weeks. But the moment we decide to do the due diligence, we move it up to the global level, which means it's visible to all the chapters. If we decide to invest, immediately it triggers and everybody knows that we're investing and all the other chapters can participate. This way, the minimum check size is about 150K. And I think as global angels, the last check amount total was about $850,000. So hopefully in the next couple of months, we'll reach the $1 million target, which means we can write a $1 million check to a company as an angel group. Okay? So the process is sort of similar: pre-screening, screening, deep dive, due diligence, expose it to the global community of Thai charter members, and ready for investments. So now you know the process, how it works, and how to apply, and how it works in each of the chapters as Thai Global. Now let's look at what are the criteria. What is it we look for? What is the criteria in Silicon Valley?
That's a good question. And it's a loaded question, too. And so the criteria, I think, has changed these days. I mean, gone are those dot-com days where you could write a concept on a piece of paper and someone's out there trying to give you a check. I think with all the deal flow and realistic valuation set in, you should make sure that the companies who are applying have a problem and a solution and at least one or two marquee customers, even if it is trickle revenues. So without that, don't even venture applying, because it'll be a waste of time. And I think that's one of the things we look at strongly. And of course, if you have more traction and you have revenues, obviously your valuation is going higher up. And those are all the cases which angels look at these days, similar to micro VC funds.
Any particular vertical you focus on?
Not necessarily, but what I'm seeing and what I think the Thai angels of Silicon Valley like is the convergence of domains like AI with blockchain, AI with healthcare, and AI with fintech. And this is something we are seeing a lot of, and I think those things are very attractive. Web3 is also making its footfalls, and so I think these are the two areas which stand out.
How about Atlanta?
We have 3 criteria that we set in place back in summer of 17. They haven't changed. The first 3 questions you get asked in our application are the following, and you got to say yes to all of them to move forward. Number 1 is that you are post-revenue with at least 6 to preferably 12 months of revenue, and it's got to be U.S. revenue. We've got enough regulations in the U.S. not to go further afield and have to worry about all the other regs. So 6 to 12 months of revenue. Number 2 is that you have to have a lead who's sophisticated, and we want exactly the term sheet with the same deal, with the exception we don't need a board seat. We're already busy people. We don't want to burden you with that. If you have a lead who's sophisticated, we want to know what that term sheet is. Give us exactly the same. And number 3 is whatever your raise is, 50% of it must either be a hard raise, hard circled, or show up on your balance sheet. Why? In all these 3, we think customers do the best due diligence, hence the revenue, not us. We're all got full-time jobs. Number 2, a lead has already worked through the better understanding of why he or she has put in a larger amount typically, and will follow. And then thirdly, we want to be able to talk to people on your cap table who've done a lot of due diligence and use the same stuff. As a result, you won't, these guys will agree, Atlanta will give you the very fastest answer. They know. I mean, typically, if you pitch on a Wednesday, by the following Monday, you will have a likely yes or a hard no. By the following 2 days, you will have a Q&A call with potential investors, and within 2 more weeks, we'll be writing the checks and doing all the legal forms. I think that's the fastest angel group I know.
Yeah, that's one of the common theme in Thai Global. We try to make decisions really fast. In SoCal, you pitch on the 3rd Wednesday. By Friday, you know whether you've selected to go to the next one. And we arrange for the deep dive and due diligence immediately the following week. We want to shoot for less than 4 weeks because we want the CEO to focus on the company, not on fundraising. So
and
how about
because
Boston?
because we do it on the 2nd Wednesday of every month, we want to be completed before the next one comes up.
Yes. Right. So how about you, Boston?
Yeah, I mean, Boston, very similar to Silicon Valley. We don't have a requirement of we are okay with pre-revenue, because in Boston you see a lot of life sciences and healthcare and biotech. you can't, they're not ready yet. They need early stage investment from angels. So we're okay with that. The only requirement we do have is that we need a charter member or somebody who's sponsoring it. We need a sponsor, somebody who's willing to put money in upfront before they can come in, because it's very difficult otherwise to validate. We don't generally lead. We don't have the capacity to do the diligence to set the price. So we tend to have at least, we're ideal for somebody who wants to just fill around. They've raised some money, they've soft circled certain things, they want to come in, we have the domain expertise, we like to fill that up, so we'll then write the check on top of that. That's the ideal situation for TIE Boston.
And as you can see, now here are 4 different chapters, Southern California, Silicon Valley, Atlanta, and Boston. And that's the power of TIE Global. So TIE itself. TIE Global is made up of all these chapters. We have a lot of entrepreneurs and business people, investors. So we share the deals. I'm on the due diligence committee of Silicon Valley, and he's on our committee. So we have the knowledge, because people have different knowledge base, different expertise, different verticals. Now we have democratized the process, right? So life sciences, if I come across a company and we don't have a team, I can rely on Boston to help me with the due diligence. Same thing with, I can go to Silicon Valley for technology on top of our team. So we're able to share the information, share the knowledge, and share the expertise. That's the thing you're going to get out of TIE. TIE is all about giving. And we, as charter members of TIE, the leaders of TIE in North America, we believe in giving, and that's exactly what TIE Global Angels is. Not only giving, but also sharing and how to help companies. Yeah, so here you saw companies, investor, we talk seed and early stage, Series A. We are not that. We are angel investors. We are the ones who are going to invest in your company, take the risk, and take you to the seed level and the Series A and Series B level. We are the real angels, the TIE Global Angels. Yes. And I think if you're a charter member, you can get the benefit of our program, the TIE Global Angel program. Correct. And if you are not a charter member, I think you should become a charter member. And we work closely with TIE India Angels, which invest in Indian companies. And we can invest in Indian companies from the US. And so we work with TIE India Angels, and we are now trying to integrate as much as possible. So you will have a global platform, one platform for angel investments across the globe, not only India, Singapore, US. So this is the power of TIE and TIE Global. Having said that, if there's anything to follow up, you tell them, or you can ask some questions from the audience. Yes.
I just want to make one comment, Shankar. Before TGA was created, we were all operating as a pretty much siloed chapters, right? So Boston only dealt with Boston deals. I don't think Atlanta or Silicon Valley or for Southern Cal got the exposure to that. Since we created TGA, we're all working together. And in fact, TIE Boston just invested money into Matchbook, which was a company out of SoCal. So we have now much more of a global setup, and the connection with TIE India Angel makes it truly global, not just US.
And you're able to write bigger checks. Angels normally put 50, 100,000. Now we're talking about 500,000, 600,000, $800,000 million checks.
Correct, yeah.
Which gives us a credibility. We are on the cap table, 1 or 2 line items. We're able to be the advisors, mentor the companies, be on a board observer or on the board seat, whatever we can do to take these companies to the Series A and Series B further on. And we do not really looking at, we're more in giving, not necessarily taking. And so we like to mentor, help the companies, fostering entrepreneurship, basically. That's our job. That's TIE Global. That's what we do.
And another plus for you, if you're raising money, is you end up, if any one of us invest, we're one line on your cap table.
Correct.
If you go typically to tell people, look, I am asking for $20,000, you're going to end up with a very long cap table. If you come through one of our groups, you end up with a one-liner on your cap table. That's a great positive as you continue to raise, because most of us will end up putting things either through Startup Steroid and creating an LLC / special purpose vehicle. You then deal with a single managing member out of the angel group. Again, that makes it entrepreneur friendly, so you don't have to deal with everybody who's investing. Exactly. You're dealing with one person who once a quarter will look for a two-way communication.
And just let me add another thing to what Paul said. On the flip side, investors can also write smaller checks as part of an SPV.
Sidecar.
It's kind of like a micro investment climate where, an investor who has like $100,000 budgeted for the year can now write maybe 10 checks instead of writing one or two. So he's hedging his bets all over the place. So this SPV concept has really caught on, and it's turning out to be very interesting, not just for the investors, it's also good for the entrepreneurs as well, because collectively you're able to get some minimum size checks.
And to close it, if you are an Indian companies in India that want to come to the US, or you're looking for angel investments from US, look us up. Go to thaiglobal.org, and that's the simple thaiglobal.org, and look at investments angel groups. We have Thai India Angels and Thai Global Angels. Or you can basically look us up on our LinkedIn, and we are there to help, to support, and to give back to the companies. Thank you. Any questions from the audience? We're here to answer you.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. 1 second.
We'll share a mic.
We can share a mic.
Here, why don't you come grab this and you can help move it around. We'll share on this end.
Sir, I'm Rajesh Singla. I'm founder of Planify. It's a private equity marketplace. Am I audible? Sir, I'm Rajesh Singla. I'm founder of Planify. It's a private equity marketplace. I want to, so a lot of companies, lot of startups comes to us and we help them do the investments. So we have our all angel investor network as well. So in case we get a company where we are doing the funding, will you consider that company if it comes through us for investment?
As long as it's a US-based company at this time. If it's an India-based company, I would refer you to my counterpart in India, Mahavir, Thai India Angels. If it's a US-based company, we'll ask you to apply on the platform, and you can choose any one of the chapters. You can go to the platform, apply, and we'll definitely look at it. And if you get selected for the screening as one of the process is concerned, you're there. So, if you're visiting United States, or if the company is coming there, reach one of us, and we'll help them. Because, as I said, Thai is all about giving and helping companies prosper, and that's what we do. Yes, we will look at it.
Let me add a little bit more color to what Shankar said. Now, if you are an India-based company, you have sales in India, and you feel that your product is a global product. It's applicable in Europe, it's applicable in Americas. So there are some steps you can follow. If you can generate sales without actually having physical presence in America, that's great. And there are some chapters who are looking at that. But of late, we have seen companies start establishing presence in America by establishing a incorporation in Delaware or something, and going that route. And now once you start doing that, a lot of VCs as well in America are starting to look at these companies because it's a global marketplace these days.
Yeah. There's one thing different from all the chapters. Thai Southern California is the one chapter. We invest in India too. We have 4 companies in our portfolio, Indian companies. We invest all over the world. We have 1 company in Germany, 4 in India. So Thai Southern California alone, we are different. We invest in India and other countries as well as part of this one.
So reaching out to you will be directly through the portal which you shared.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Sir, reaching out to you will be through the portal only?
Yes.
As you shared?
Yes, go to the portal, thaiglobal.org, or for Indian companies, go to Thai India Angels, or send me an email or LinkedIn Connect.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions? Oh, here is one company. That's a company Southern California invested in. Cashware from...
Right. So this was a shout out basically. So when they say they take the least amount of time, they actually do. So then they're very, very helpful. They're very approachable as well. When they say they do
Ryan,
a pitch on...
hold it closer.
Oh, so sorry. Yeah. Do I sound better? So it's a shout out to Thai SoCal. They invested in us as well, and they're very, very friendly, and they're very, very fast, as they said. You pitch on a Wednesday, you'll know by Monday if they like you and to what degree they like you and not. So do approach them, anyone who's a budding entrepreneur and looking to scale their startups. I had one question per se. There are so many companies you've all invested in through different chapters, and as Shankar, we work with Unlu, and there are certain other companies as well you have invested in where we do work. But are you also thinking of a platform where all these different companies can synergize, different entrepreneurs under the same umbrella can talk and maybe help each other out with what they're building?
I didn't fully get you.
I
It's too much echo.
Yeah,
Too much echo, I think.
Is it better?
yes.
Okay.
The last part.
Sure. So what I said was that since you guys have invested in so many different companies to different chapters, are you also looking to create a common place for different entrepreneurs and different startups who can mingle with each other or maybe help each other with their offerings? For example, one of your company, Unlu, that you invested in, we are collaborating with them on certain piece.
Yeah.
But would love to do with more such companies in India.
Yeah, it's
or
like a
abroad.
So I think we'd
scale-up.
like to
Yeah,
do that.
so
For,
nurture
for,
and scale up.
for example, now SoCal, we organize an investor summit, and they have conferences where we try to bring in all the companies we invested in so they can get to know each other. And I think we are not come to that stage where you're going to have a common platform where all the companies can interact. We are not come to that yet.
But we have programs, like in most chapters, there's angel programs for investing, but there's mentoring program, which is, we call it Scale Up, and there's other chapters, is called Thai Nurture. And they are more geared towards mentoring, where they can share the best practices, the CEO roundtables, and then if they go structured program, and then if they go through the program, then the Thai Angels automatically, they get to pitch to Thai Angels as well.
No, and let me add to that. Every chapter has their hallmark events, and that's TaiCon. And at TaiCon, there are many events happening for companies, mixers, networking, so you can understand the experience of a fellow entrepreneur, how he navigated, those obstacles and stuff like that. And, we've had sponsors like Eisner Amper actually take all these companies, put them in a room, and did a great session of the networking.
Thank you.
Are we done? Thank you.
Thank you all
Thanks
so
to
much.
Thai Hyderabad
Thank you.
for enabling this event. Thank you.